Live from the Global Maritime Studio, the evening news continues.
St. John's Romero House Soup Kitchen received a special delivery today, a pallet of food, compliments of some of the region's top chefs. They recently raised $10,000 for community projects around the province, and the soup kitchen was among the first to benefit.
What do you do on a regular basis to feed people? What's happened in our community? There's people that are hungry every day in our community, and we have the ability to help out with that.
To ensure the gift was what Romero House needed, they first called before getting supplies. The chefs got the food at false rates to divide among the various charities they help around New Brunswick. The story now of a maritime man watching events in Syria unfold with increasing violence and fear for the lives of loved ones. Syria is the latest country in the Middle East going through a people's revolt. It is also using violence to quell the uprising, killing many of its own citizens. Global's Natasha Pace now the story of one maritimer who has family in the country and has no way of knowing if they are dead or alive.
At any point, those massacres can turn into a genocide.
Mohammed Nassama has strong words to describe the current chaos in Syria. This past week, escalating violence in the country has left an estimated 450 people dead. His parents went to Syria more than a month ago to visit family, and so his father, a retired surgeon, could volunteer. His mother was able to escape and is now back in Canada. His father, however, remains in the country. We can't show Nassama's father's face or identify him by name. That's because his family has grave fears for his safety.
Those guys have as much conscience as the Nazis in Germany back then, and they would go in and basically either kidnap him, kill him.
3 days ago, Nassama lost all contacts with his father, something that's taken a huge toll on his family.
There are no phone lines, there's no internet. We knew that they lost power, they cut off the water supply, there's no food coming in and out, they blocked the whole city off, and we haven't been able to have any way to confirm if my dad is even still alive or dead.
Sean Measer is an assistant professor at St. Mary's University. He says Syria is following the same pattern that many other Arab countries have in recent months.
Syrians have responded to the same calls for freedom, human rights, respect for the government, more say in how the government runs the country and the society in which they live. So in that sense, it's a very similar pattern.
Meantime, Nassama is calling on the Canadian government to take action and pressure the Syrian government to stop the unrest and allow humanitarian aid into the country. Natasha Pace, Global News, Halifax.
On the campaign trail today,